JeffreyDSachs, The Ages of Globalization, Geography, Technology, and Institutions. Get ready to embark on a 70,000-year journey through the ages of globalization with JeffreyDSachs' book, The Ages of Globalization, Geography, Technology, and Institutions. In this comprehensive study, Sachs delves into the various historical periods, focusing on the impact of globalization on human development, prosperity, culture, and ecological well-being. Discover how societies have evolved from early human migration to the digital age, facing challenges inherent in globalization, flourishing economies, technological advancements, devastating wars, and environmental decline. This summary aims to make complex historical trends and ideas approachable and engaging for readers to explore the trajectories that have shaped our interconnected world.
The Good and Bad of Globalization. JeffreyDSachs, the director of the Center for Sustainable Development at Columbia University, explores the impact of globalization throughout human history. Sachs asserts that globalization has produced both benefits, such as widespread prosperity and cross-cultural linkages, and negative consequences like slavery, war, and damage to the planet. He identifies globalization as an inseparable aspect of human development, starting with early migrations from Africa. Sachs provides a comprehensive explanation of our interconnected world, reinforcing his argument with praise from Kirkus Reviews, Foreign Affairs, and Ian Golden, co-author of Age of Discovery. The Paradox of Globalization. Sachs' book explores how globalization led to human advancement with complex societies and economies, but also resulted in environmental destruction and intense competition. Over 70,000 years, humans communicated, traveled, and traded across borders. While globalization has allowed people to flourish, humans now face significant challenges on their home planet as a result. The coexistence of cooperation and competition has been a consistent theme in human progress, leading to both prosperity and turmoil. The History of Globalization. Sachs traces the first wave of globalization to 50,000 to 70,000 years ago and highlights that humans developed egalitarian societies through social finesse, not brutality. Successful hunting led to the extinction of some animal species. Sachs reminds us that harming our surroundings while globalization has always been a part of human history. The evolution of human culture. Early humans were initially wanderers, but societies that settled in one place were able to thrive and develop art and written language. The growth of agrarian communities further allowed for prosperity, and gradually, people began to create pictograms and hieroglyphics as a means of communicating complex ideas. In this book's summary, Sachs provides a fascinating account of the evolution of human culture and the significant contributions that settlement, agriculture, and communication have made to our world today. The horse's historical significance. From the Paleolithic age to the Classical age, horses were a crucial part of societal development. JeffreyDSachs highlights how horses were domesticated in Europe and Asia, leading to economic growth and globalization. Horses allowed for faster transportation and communication, which played a significant role in the rise of cities. Sachs notes how civilizations such as the Goths, Huns, and Mongols used horses to conquer and expand their territories. The horse's impact on society during the Equestrian Age was immense and far-reaching. The rise and development of societies. Sachs' book highlights the emergence and evolution of societies in Persia, Greece, Rome, India, and China from 1000 BCE to 1500 CE. The written language facilitated knowledge sharing, leading to philosophical developments in Plato and Aristotle. Zoroastrianism provided a worldview of good versus evil, while Judaism and Christianity questioned meaning and morals. China's Han Empire offered significant progress in mathematics, shipbuilding, and seismometers. The dark side of the Ocean Age. The Ocean Age witnessed the colonization of the world by European powers, who in their conquest brought diseases to the Americas and acquired ones like malaria, yellow fever, and syphilis. A significant contribution of this period was the invention of global capitalism and the hinterland's production of commodities such as tobacco, sugar, and cotton through exploitative means. The European colonization caused a 90% decline in the population of indigenous peoples in the Americas. Despite slavery's end due to war, the global capitalists behind it escaped punishment, sparking the author's outrage. The steam engine revolutionized the world. In his book, Sachs illustrates how the steam engine played a crucial role in transforming the world during the Industrial Age. The steam engine fueled Britain's innovation and economic boom, making it the leader in politics, finance, and science. Moreover, it paved the way for other technological breakthroughs, driving global prosperity as nearly half of the world's population moved to cities by the end of the era. Sachs highlights that the steam engine's success relied on Britain's abundant coal reserves and their coal industry. Without the steam engine, the economic modernity we know today would not have been possible. The dark side of digital age. Economist JeffreyDSachs expresses his concern over the alarming speed of technological advancements and how they have worsened poverty and income inequality. He argues that despite hopes of digital technology being a solution to global issues, it has caused major threats such as job loss, environmental degradation, global warming, and reduced biodiversity. Sachs emphasizes that the speed of the digital age is unparalleled to any other technological change in history. Sachs' writing mastery. JeffreyDSachs displays his tremendous writing prowess by providing a detailed and comprehensive summary. Despite the book's length, Sachs condenses his knowledge to help readers understand and link different eras and activities without overwhelming them with data. His aim is to impart new comprehension and knowledge, and he delivers it exceptionally. Sachs' other books include A New Foreign Policy, Building the New American Economy, The Price of Civilization, Commonwealth, and To Move the World, and The End of Poverty. The Origins and Evolution of Bitcoin. In 2008, online chat rooms started mentioning Bitcoin, a completely electronic currency designed to function without backing from a bank, government, or any other organization. Its creator, who used the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto, claimed that users could utilize Bitcoins without leaving any identifying information that governments could track. Hal Finney, a computer programmer, was an early adopter and downloaded a program that allowed him to capture Bitcoins in January 2009. Bitcoin's development built on previous attempts at creating flawed e-currencies. It was a fully peer-to-peer system, and users initiated transfers utilizing a private key. The other users confirmed the sending address funds before adding the transfer to a block, and computers raced to get their blocks added to the blockchain. The blockchain, Bitcoin's public ledger system, generated a new tally of unconfirmed Bitcoin transactions, and computers raced to calculate it to win the next bundle. While Bitcoin's infrastructure was working well, new users quickly ran up against the limitations of its ecosystem. Nonetheless, Bitcoin marked a significant breakthrough in the cryptocurrency landscape, offering a virtual currency that could cross national borders and fit the industry's vision of changing people's everyday lives for the better.
JeffreyDSachs' thorough deep dive into the different eras of globalization reveals how human development and prosperity have grown, alongside numerous challenges and dilemmas. He has demonstrated that progress, while inspiring, has come at a cost to our environment and the well-being of parts of the population. Confronting the darker legacies of globalization such as slavery, colonialism, and ecological destruction, Sachs encourages readers to reflect on the consequences of interconnectedness and the responsibilities that come with it. Ultimately, Sachs, The Ages of Globalization, implores us to consider the pathway of globalization that lies ahead, in the hopes that we may build a future that embraces both the benefits and lessons from our shared human journey.